It's pretty safe to say in the last decade, Barcelona's starting 11 has just gone from strength to strength. Okay, they lost Neymar, but they are still absolutely bossing it in La Liga, aren't they? So continuing our series today, we're going to be comparing Barcelona's FIFA 08 side with their FIFA 18 squad. As always, the highest rating / potential wins, and if they're the same, the largest increase takes it. With that being said, let's crack on with the team. In goal, we've got Victor Valdez versus Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Personally, I never really rated Valdez. He wasn't really great other than his distribution and reflexes, which was obviously a massive part of Pep's style of play. And funny enough, it's those stats that are actually impressive in his FIFA 08 card. He starts off as an 81 who gets up to an 85 and has 91 reflexes and 85 long pass, but only 72 handling. As for the man that replaced him at the Nou Camp, well, I much prefer him. He really is a good shot stopper and also has the ability to distribute the ball out as needed. In fact, he starts off as a whopping 85 and is really my go-to choice keeper on Ultimate Team. He has 83 handling, 9 better than Valdez, and has the ability to get up to a very nice 89, so ter Stegen is in goal. On to the right back now, we've got Gianluca Zambrotta versus Sergio Roberto. Personally, Zambrotta was a bit underrated and was seemingly forgotten at Barcelona as soon as that bloke Dani Alves turned up. Saying that though, he did actually leave Barcelona before they did become the best team in the world, and he won just a Spanish Super Cup during his time there. On FIFA 08 though, he is an 84 and has the potential to get to an 88, with some excellent physical, defending and some really nice passing stats to boot. As for Sergio Roberto, he's a cracking player and has some really lovely hair. On FIFA 18, and I guess in real life, he's still really finding his feet at right back, where he's put there more through necessity rather because he is the best right back. Anyway, he's still decent. I mean, he's an 81 who can become an 86, and he's always going to get better, but Zambrotta is taking this for now. Now on to the centre backs, we've got Carlos Puyol versus Gerard Piqué. Two excellent defenders here, but we're starting with an absolute tank. Puyol was just great, and around this time he was just about 29, so was peaking and got ready to leave Barcelona through one of their best spells ever. He started off as an 88 and become a whopping 90 rated player. Incredibly, he had 85 pace, plus 90 strength, 92 defending and 88 heading, meant that he was pretty much unstoppable at the back. As for Piqué, well, he's alright. I mean, he's good in real life, but he's not a patch on Puyol. He does, however, start as an 87, but can only stay as an 87. He's got an Ultimate Team, but Puyol is going to take this spot, and rightly so. The second centre-back options are Gabriel Milito versus Samuel Umtiti. Milito joined Barca with a great reputation after some excellent seasons with Zaragoza, and his debut campaign was actually the FIFA 08 game. So that's probably why he's been massively overrated as an 86 who could become an 89. As we all know, he pretty much flopped at Barca, playing just 48 times in over 4 years. Saying that though, on FIFA 08 he has some excellent defending stats, with 88 marking, 86 tackling, and he's actually surprisingly quick. As for Umtiti, I really like him, and his silver card back in the day, I think it was on FIFA 12, was just excellent. I do think that he's a little bit underrated on FIFA 18, but hopefully that will shoot up for the next game. He starts off as an 83, but he does become an 88, but incredibly Gabriel Milito takes him for this position. Over to left back, we've got Eric Abidal versus Jordi Alba. Abidal is an absolute hero, and he was a bit of a legend on FIFA 08, part of Barcelona's amazing team. He was an 83 who could jump up to become an 87 despite being 28. With some excellent mental stats, physical and defending to boot, he was just so good. Alba is pretty great as well, but he's mainly all about that pace. He does have some nice defending stats though, saying that he only starts off as an 86 but stays as an 86. Yep, that's a full FIFA 08 defence. Now over to midfield. And we've got Xavi versus Ivan Rakitic. Well, this one should be easy. Xavi was just a total king and probably could still do a job for Barcelona, at least keeping hold of the ball for them. I mean, he never really ran anyway. He really was just about to reach his prime on FIFA 08 and was actually rated as an 85 but could become an 88. Obviously his passing stats were amazing with 92 short and 91 long. Wow. As for Rakitic, well, I like him, but come on, Xavi has to win. Well, if it weren't for the FIFA 18 ratings being a little bit weird, then he probably would have. Rakitic starts and stays as an 87. You'd think as a 29-year-old that plays for Barcelona, he would still be able to improve. Incredible. So that's another win for FIFA 08. And the second centre mid, we've got Iniesta versus Iniesta. I think this is the first time this has ever happened, so, well, this should be interesting. So we're going to start with the FIFA 08 Iniesta, who was only 23 when this game came out. Crazy to think of him being that young. I always think of him as being a 30-year-old. Really, he was just finding the correct role for him, and Pep Guardiola was ready to mould him into becoming one of the best midfielders in the world. He was an 84 who could become a pretty damn amazing 90 and incredibly has 88 acceleration. Wow. As for FIFA 18, well, he's still a bloody good midfielder, but we can all be honest here and say that he's a little bit past his best, but still bloody great. He is like so many players on FIFA 18. He starts off as an 87 and stays there. We reckon EA were just being a little bit lazy. Anyway, this is another win for FIFA 08. Now on to our front four, yes, 4 of them. Starting off, we've got Deco versus Rafinha. Now, Messi actually started on the right for Barcelona back then, but we're saving him, okay? Saying that though, Deco was just excellent and never really played 4-3-3, it was more cams and stuff, I don't know. We're going with it. You got a problem? I don't know. Don't message us, just keep it to yourself. Anyway, Deco was just fantastic. He had 90 dribbling, 91 short passing and 86 long shots. He started off as an 85 but became a pretty tasty 90 rated player. As for Rafinha, yep, he's a good player and usually plays in midfield, but I'd rather go for him over Deco or Alteza. I mean, he doesn't really have the pace to be a winger with just 74, but his passing and ball control are very nice. He starts off as an 81, but can become an 86, which is not bad at all, but his brother will always be better than him. So this is another win for FIFA 08. Over to the left hand side now, and we've got a whopper, Ronaldinho versus Dembele. God, I really do love Ronaldinho and I really do miss him. This was his final season at Barca before they crazily allowed him to leave to join AC Milan. And on FIFA 08, he was absolutely insane. He started off as a 91 and became a 93, which was just incredible. He had 97 dribbling and ball control, 90 finishing, 93 long shots and 93 free kicks. During those FIFA tournaments we had in 6th form on our free periods, pretty much if you got Barcelona, you were guaranteed to win because Ronaldinho was just so good. Anyway, as for Dembele, I know he's injured, but he's more interesting comparing these two. I don't want to compare Arda Turan or Deulofeu. Who cares about them? Dembele's where it's at. Because he is just bloody fantastic. That double 5-star makes my belly fizz in ways that only Isco can do these days. He has 93 pace, 92 dribbling and a surprise 82 shot power. Sadly though, he only starts off as an 83 who can become a 92, so he does miss out on a spot in our team but would definitely be on the subs bench to come on for Ronaldinho once he's huffing and puffing a little bit. Now on to our strikers, we're starting off with Samuel Eto'o versus Lionel Messi. Eto'o really was great before he became the one-time highest paid player of all time and pretty much a journeyman striker these days. Anyway, he was fantastic back in the day but was only rated as an 89 who could get up to a 90 rated player. I say only, but that is pretty weird considering he had 95 pace, 90 shot power and 94 finishing. Wow. I mean, as for Messi, what is there to say? He's just one of the best, if not the best of all time. He has 95 finishing, 97 dribbling, and some incredible mental stats such as 96 composure and 95 reactions. He starts off as a 93 who can get up to a 95, and God knows what he'd be rated if he hadn't joined those pesky lot of PES. He probably would be a 96 or 97. And finally, we've got Thierry Henry versus Luis Suarez. Two absolute dons and two of the best attackers there have been in the past few decades. Both have had fantastic spells in the Premier League before leaving to join Barca, and both have done very, very well for themselves and created a great partnership with their new teammates. So let's start with Henry, who was enjoying himself with his first season with Barca since joining from Arsenal. He started off as a 90 but could get up to a 91, which you may think is low but actually seems quite fair considering the 06-07 season he was just injured all the time. He only mustered 17 games for the Gunners and scored about 10 goals in the Premier League, which, I mean, it probably doesn't deserve an upgrade too much. Still, he had 94 pace, 95 finishing and 92 dribbling, which made pretty much everyone terrified of having to defend against him. As for Suarez, well, he was another true hitman. He is pretty amazing on FIFA and is unstoppable on FIFA 18 in front of goal. He has 94 finishing and all his shooting stats apart from heading are nicely placed in the mid 80s. He starts off as a very nice 92, but once again he doesn't improve. EA are so lazy, except when it comes to getting you to buy packs, and then they're all over that. And that's our team. How do you think it would do in La Liga and the Champions League this season? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and share this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Oh, and subscribe to our new channel, HITC Stats and Facts, for all your football related statistic videos. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you next time.